Welcome, I'm Cornelius Henderson. I will be your proctor today. Your judges are Dawn Williams, Lamus Hall, and Monty Robinson. Now you have 25 minutes for your presentation. During your presentation, I will indicate when you have 10 minutes left, 5 minutes left, as well as 1 minute left. Then there will be a 10-minute Q&A session. I will indicate when you have 5 minutes left and 1 minute left during the Q&A session. Once you are done with the Q&A session, you may leave the room. Audience, once the presentation has begun, you are asked not to leave until your team has concluded your presentation. Please turn off your cell phones. Team, you may begin your presentation.
Hello, everyone. My name is Kamaya Walker-Banks, and I am the principal of Jakula Consulting Firm. My colleagues and I, Anasia Jackson, Nael Willer, and Christabel Bonsu, thank you for inviting us today. Our presentation will define problems and propose solutions, provide an executive summary, identify our key challenges, provide an industry analysis along with a company analysis, detail our recommendations, give a timeline for implementation, and provide a 5-year financial forecast to be able to break even and produce profitability. You created Blue Apron as a cooking experience company that handles the shopping, menu planning, and delivering of high-quality proportioned ingredients with recipe cards to your consumers. You made a name for yourself as the compelling first movers in the meal kit space, offering gourmet home cooking accessible to everyone, literally reinventing the grocery supply chain. However, the meal kit has left the introductory phase of the product life cycle and is, by our estimation, in the peak of its growth phase and entering maturity. That's right. The product is mature after only 7 years of being in existence. The marketplace is now saturated with over 150 competitors. All are jockeying for market share, and none are focused on profits. Additionally, HelloFresh overtook Blue Apron as the global market leader with its May 2018 acquisition of Green Chef. Meal kits were expected to overhaul dinner time, helping busy workers indulge their love of cooking without the hassle of shopping for individual ingredients. However, your customer acquisition costs are high and your customer loyalty is low. Shipping costs are also high, and the industry has an average customer retention rate of only 6% after 3 months of subscriptions. Blue Apron has even struggled with profitability, and its current share price is less than 1/10 of its debut IPO price of $10 in June of 2017. We will prove to you that the path ahead is to horizontally integrate into prepared meals and supplement your online product placement with brick and mortar distribution. We will also like to exploit current diet trends to attract new subscribers to your business and co-brand a credit card to increase your customer retention and attract new customers to your mail order business. Chakula is the Swahili word for food. My parents immigrated from Kenya, East Africa, to the United States. They established themselves as business people, opening an East African eatery in the same community where they raised 5 children. Here at Chakula, we continue that same spirit of entrepreneurship as one of the most successful food and beverage industry analysis and consulting firms in the mid-Atlantic states. Now, on to Anasia with our industry analysis.
Today, we begin our industry analysis with Michael Porter's 5 points. In the U.S. market space, there are over 150 meal kit services. Drug substitution is high. Major competitors include Amazon Fresh, HelloFresh, Home Kitchen, and Purple Carrot. Buyer power is also high. To switch from Blue Apron to one of its competitors, all the customer would need to do is let their subscription expire. Also, the same 20% introductory discount is provided by most of their competitors. Threat of new entrants is also high. For a local restaurant to start up, they will only need $150,000 to lease refrigerated warehouse space and kitchen equipment. They can contract with a service such as Uber Eats or DoorDash to deliver their food, and they would not have the high shipping costs that you have to deliver food to homes. Also, supplier power is low. 70% of Blue Apron's distributors are exclusive. That means that their revenue is entirely from Blue Apron. Lastly, competition is high. In addition to the 150 other meal kit services, there are also restaurant delivery services such as Uber Eats, DoorDash, and Grubhub, and also there are services in supermarkets such as He Meals and hot and cold food bars. Now on to Naima for our company analysis.
Where's cash? Where's cash?
For our company analysis, we chose to use both the business model canvas and the traditional SWOT analysis. The business model canvas highlights there's 300 plus food suppliers, your delivery companies, the companies that produce your packaging, and your recipe card publishers. Your key activities are direct-to-consumer meal planning subscriptions and referral marketing. Your key resources is your culinary team that creates your innovative menus and your fresh seasonal food for your suppliers. Your value proposition offers convenience, usability, meal planning, shopping services, and gourmet foods. Your customer relationship is one of co-creation of value. Your channels are your online meal planning and services and your distribution centers. Your customer segments are young professionals and families with working parents. By age, 18 to 24 is 3%, 25 to 44 is 46%, 45 to 64 is 39%, and 65 plus is 12%. Your cost structure. Your most important cost is your fresh food, your spoilage, your delivery, and spoilage. Your marketing costs are 2 times the cost of goods sold, and your shipping cost is 25% of the cost. Your revenue streams from your meal plans, your wine sales, and utensils sold in the e-commerce marketplace. Your standard meal plans offered are for 2 to 4 people, about 2 to 4 times per week. It's about $66 to $144. 81% of the customers are on the 2-serving plan. Now move on to Crystal Bell with the SWOT analysis. Our SWOT analysis revealed that your strengths are your network of suppliers, innovative culinary team, brand recognition among consumers, customer retention rate of twice the industry average, and 33% market share. Weaknesses include the fact that prep time for meals are often untrue to the estimated prep time on the meal cards. The high cost to ship products for up to 800 miles from your distribution centers in New Jersey, California, and Texas, as well as the fact that the environmental sustainability is distressing. Additionally, you have never shown an annual profit, and your current share price is less than 1/10 of the annual IPO annual debut price. This makes your ability to raise capital via secondary stock and borrowing in the debt markets virtually non-existent. Opportunities include capitalizing on the customer's need for convenience, exploiting current diet and nutrition trends, increasing orders per customer, and increasing retention rates. Additionally, opportunities include expanding your product beyond the online marketplace. Lastly, for threats, we have the crowded market space, all the competitors in the crowded market space, consumer meal fatigue, which evidence shows are waning fast, on-demand food delivery services such as DoorDash and Grubhub, which deliver food from local restaurants, public support for a $15 minimum wage, which would increase your payroll expenses, and finally, competitor acquisitions of brick-and-mortar grocers, such as Albertson's acquisition of Plated and Kroger's acquisition of Home Chef. Next, we have a major financial analysis.
Looking at Blue Apron's 4 key operating metrics, year-over-year growth in revenue, customers, and orders have all been falling, as you can see in this graph. Also, year-over-year average orders has flatlined over the past 2 years. Looking at Blue Apron's 2018 financial report, their revenue and households served at the 6 meal per week plan have gone down by 24%. Their debt ratio has gone up by 21%. Their return on assets has gone down by 7%, while their gross profit margin has gone up by 22%, but their operating product margin has gone down by 16%. Now on to Naila for our recommendations.
To recap, the key challenges are reducing the shipping costs, strategic placement of the product, improving customer retention, regaining a position as a market leader, and obtaining profitability. To do this, we recommend the following actions which will exploit your strengths and opportunities while making allowances for your weaknesses. Our first recommendation will be to provide eat meals. These meals do not require any type of preparation other than simply placing it into a microwave. It meets the time-stressed customer for convenience, and it can be priced at a premium cost, such as pre-cut, ready-to-eat fresh produce. Our second recommendation would be to brand your product as high quality and partner with specialty grocers. These grocers offer gourmet baked goods, artisanal cheeses, and premium packaged coffees. It represents about 5% of the U.S. grocery markets. It includes operations like Trader Joe's, which has about 474 locations in 42 states. It is a huge competitor of Amazon's subsidiary Whole Foods Market, which only offers frozen meals with the exceptions of soups, salads, and wraps. This is why we think it would be a great opportunity to introduce them to your eat meals. Wegmans, which has about 99 locations in the Mid-Atlantic and New England states. Harris Teeter, which has about 252 locations in the Southeast. And Grocers Market, which has about 76 locations in Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. My third recommendation would be to place your eat meals in extended stay hotels. Marriott has Fairfield Inn and Suites, and Hilton has Homestead Suites. These hotel rooms usually offer a full kitchen or a kitchenette with a microwave oven. In the hotel lobby, they usually offer snacks or frozen meals that are usually unappetizing. By placing your meals in these refrigerators, you would offer the guests a nice, delicious meal without having to leave the premises. They would not have to pay gratuity by going out to restaurants, and they would not have to pay for delivery people. The hotel is already trying to sell health by having an easy, accessible fitness center for their guests, so these meals would better cater to those guests. Lastly, it would increase Blue Apron sales vastly because there are about 40,000 extended stay hotels throughout the U.S. Now move on to Crystal Bell with more recommendations.
For our fourth recommendation, we recommend that you brand your meals according to the top 3 sustainable diets. These include the Mediterranean, DASH, and MIND diets. All 3 diets incorporate foods such as fruits, vegetables, lean meats, and grains. However, the Mediterranean diet focuses on promoting heart health. The DASH diet caps sodium at 2,300 milligrams per day and focuses on relieving hypertension, and the MIND diet, hence the name MIND, supports cognitive ability and prevents the risk of developing dementia. These diets are beneficial because they're validated by medical doctors, they're diets that don't require deprivation, and they have increased marketability. For our fifth recommendation, we recommend that you use cost per meal ads on the most popular food websites in order to attract new customers. This is very beneficial to your current cash flow situation because it will only cost $2 for 1,000 clicks. Additionally, we recommend that you strategically tag your Instagram posts in order to really target the millennial and Gen X population, 25 to 64-year-olds. Currently on your Instagram posts, you use hashtags such as hashtag Taco Tuesday and hashtag Fajita Friday. These don't drive the necessary traffic to your page in order to attract those customers that you need. So we suggest that you use the top hashtags in order to really drive that traffic audience. Hashtags such as foodgasm, hashtag food, hashtag food porn, and hashtag food photography.
We recommend tax that because 60% of adults today have an Instagram account, and 50% of all Instagram users follow at least one business. For our sixth and final recommendation, we recommend that you co-brand a credit card in order to create brand awareness, develop customer loyalty, and attract further customers. For this venture, we suggest that you partner with Discover because it operates 60,000 no-fee ATMs, has no annual fee, and it was awarded J.D. Power's Customer Satisfaction Award for 2018. We suggest that you structure a reward system that attracts new customers and increases orders per customer. 5 points should be awarded for every dollar spent directly on BlueApron.com. 2 points should be awarded for every dollar spent on grocery purchases, and 1 point should be awarded for every dollar spent elsewhere. Every 2,500 points compiled would earn the cardholder a $25 Blue Apron gift card, which can be used to purchase more meals and not subscriptions. Additionally, in order to really attract that millennial and Gen X population, we strongly suggest providing cell phone protection insurance. Cardholders are eligible for this insurance simply granted that they use their Blue Apron Discover cards to pay their cell phone bill. And this insurance covers cell phones that are damaged and stolen. Next, we have Kamaya.
Now you ask yourself, how exactly will you execute our recommendations to produce profitability for your company? The easy answer to that is our implementation timeline. Within phase 4, you will need to contact specialty grocers, secure microwavable recyclable containers, add food hashtags to your Instagram, and culinary team rebranding of meals to diets. Within phase 2, our midterm goals consist of advertising your diet-branded meals, offering your Blue Apron Discover cards and rewards, including credit card offers in each meal kit, and contacting hotel chains to negotiate their shelf space. Within phase 3, our long-term goals consist of monitoring the success of your grocery and hotel venues, reporting that same success to additional grocers and or hotels, use Instagram data share with Facebook for advanced psychographic and demographic targeting, and reinvesting your profits into your employees and expansion. And for phase 4, you will need to evaluate, monitor, and improve. This phase we would like to make continuous. Now on to our financial forecast. We predict that meal kits will decline this year as the fad wanes, with net revenue bottoming out at $601 million, as you can see underneath of 2019. We also see a $35 million cost reduction for marketing, as you have stopped giving away free meals to your referral customers. A lift in revenue will come in the year 2020 as our recommendations begin to be implemented. We also see meal kits and heat and eat products doubling this year as they begin being distributed through grocers or hotel venues. This will compound directly with the retail industry standard 30% lift in sales due to our co-branded credit card. And here is a visual representation of the last slide. You can see from 2019 to 2020, your gross income will go from negative to positive as our recommendations are implemented. Your gross margin should also increase from 35% to 50% as there will be a reduction in shipping and packaging costs. This will be because meals will now be distributed through refrigerated tractor trailers,
young ladies, and welcome to the stage. All right. I have two questions. First, we'll go to the credit card machines. Just keep that with my wife because she's probably looking for it right now. Discover. Will there be a call from Discover for using them as our provider, I should say?
No, no, there will not be a cost to us. Discover will benefit almost the most from us. Our benefits for using Discover as a meal kit will be strictly for our customers, our loyal customers, and also the new customers that we would like to attain. Discover will gain more money by having our customers use the credit card through them because there will be a 10-cent fee for each transaction that they use through Discover.
Okay. You mentioned high shipping costs, like 8 times. So, just ship that. But anyway, when you say shipping costs, all right, should we sacrifice that cost for quality? I mean, should that matter for the quality that we
So we wouldn't have to sacrifice the quality for the shipping, but looking at the current model of Blue Apron and how it's decreasing and declining in profit, we just suggest that it would be better for you to cut out those shipping costs and have meal kits that are in stores so that you would have to eliminate those shipping costs and just have more money to improve the company as a whole.
Okay, so we're gonna have to ship to those stores. Like,
We would have to ship to the grocery store distribution centers. After they are there, the grocery stores will, Blue Apron heating meal will go through the grocery store distribution centers to the last leg of distribution center, like each grocery store. So that won't be, we won't have to ship as much to so many different phases if we go straight to the grocery store distribution center to the stores and hotels.
Great job, Howard. So I like the idea of the credit card program as well, and the same hotels, of having our product within those hotels too. Just want to make sure that you all have considered the cost benefit of having to pay possibly a vendor such as Discover, pay the hotels, to get the shelf space that you had talked about. Did you consider all of that in the financial accounting of what it would cost for us to expand into those markets and weigh that against the revenue that we would gain?
Okay. So for the hotels, we estimated that there will be little to no cost for us to negotiate shelf space. The hotels will earn better names by having Blue Apron in their hotel refrigerators or stock shelves. The shelf space will benefit them. The customers, your hotel customers will know, hey, Marriott has Blue Apron. I might have to stay here. I'm on a conference with my colleagues. I don't want to go out and pay extra money for extra food that I don't need. I want something healthy and I want something now. The hotels will be the providers of that. So we estimate if there will be any cost, there will be little to none.
I thought it was very thoughtful to consider retailers like Trader Joe's as an example, because I think that really speaks to our customer base. I would like to see some data at some point, particularly when we're doing evaluation, and I like the fact that you built in an evaluation within your phase 4 to see how many of our customers actually frequent the retailers that we are placing the products in per your proposal. The last question I want to ask is around those retail areas. You mentioned 4, and you strategically mentioned 4 retailers that are around the country. Do those retailers align with what where our customer base is coming from?
The easy answer to that is yes. All of those specialty grocers are regional, which means there will be no competition. Like if Trader Joe's is selling Blue Aprons, there will be no competition between them and Wegmans because they sell in 2 completely different areas. People can get Blue Apron from anywhere throughout the country, and they're strategically placed for the customer satisfaction And Blue Apron's demographics are working parents, working families that have like households that they need to take care of, who frequent sometimes the grocery store. Yes.
Just to add on to that, also these stores are known for having high quality food, so that would really match with the meal kits that we would provide.
Well done, ladies.
Thank you.
Well done. All your recommendations, I think, are easily implementable. That's the right word. You mentioned that the low barrier to entry to the business, and so is there any concern at all that Amazon may mimic your business model and be able to deliver at a much cheaper cost point, price point?
Yes, we have thought about that, but one thing that Amazon probably will not do is the credit card. That is something that they probably will never find.
Why would they not? People send things to Amazon all the time. It would be easy to use the Amazon card.
If Amazon chooses to mimic us, we'll make sure that we do it 10 times better. We are confident in our recommendations that they will be successful for Blue Apron. And just like any other company, Blue Apron started out as just a company that offers meal kits. Just like McDonald's, they started out just as a company that offers burgers. We want to expand their business to make sure that they grow, and any other companies can follow these
Here's your presentation.